And so it's happening. Legislation passed in the Senate. And yet, even as thousands of criminals stream out...
This guy is insane, you know.
That's not a real...
Just check this out.
They're in that asylum?
No, this is funny. This is a...
Neither were they.
Hang on.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay, first off, he goes off like this.
Fire from the left-wing think tank Center for American Progress. Kat noted the irony, and it's real, that Bernie Sanders became a millionaire by writing a book about how millionaires are evil. Sanders didn't like that criticism. Last night, he delivered this response to it. Listen. You raised the issue, I am a millionaire. Well, actually, this year we had...
They call it criticism.
$560,000 income. That's a lot of money. And that money, in my case, my wife's case, it came from a book that I wrote. Pretty good book. You might want to read it. It's a bestseller, sold all over the world, and we made money. So if anyone thinks that I should apologize for writing a best-selling book, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it.
Look at his face. He's so angry. He's trying so hard to keep control over everything. Okay, I'll just get... This is how you tell an extreme pathological liar. Like, extremist, maybe, yeah, that'd probably be the best way to explain what this guy is doing right now. He is just... Hang on. So the question is not, should you be allowed to write a book? The question is, should you become a millionaire doing it? And Bernie says, yeah, if you want to become a millionaire, write your own bestseller. It's remember what he said in the first place? It's not about getting a millionaire. It's about how you got to be a millionaire, but it's not about the book. It's about being a millionaire. So Bernie's solution is what? With me now, entrepreneurship. Oh, no. That means we all get to do our own thing and become millionaires too without ripping people off? The horror! Just like Jack Kemp and Ronald Reagan, it's fine. He's not embarrassed about it, neither were they. But let's not call it socialism. Let's not tell the kids it's socialism. It's not socialism. Bernie may think it is. More likely he doesn't think that much about anything. If he's not capable of it or doesn't care to or whatever. This is how narcissists work. Again, when I mentioned before, or maybe I didn't mention on this video really quick here, that like narcissists will most definitely try to put the blame onto somebody else. As you can hear between the lines, he's talking about he doesn't even have anything to say. Now this you just really gotta listen in between the lines what he's saying. They're talking about their socialistic view. Not allowing somebody to have their own view at all. Like, that's as simple as that. Watch. How else explain this? Last night on this channel, Sanders seemed completely baffled when Martha McCallum asked him a very simple question. First off, says baffled, right? Now watch how they twist it around and try to make it seem like he did something wrong. Now watch this, how narcissists work, okay? Before we start, watch how they go with their words. Certain words that we're going to pick up on. So what did he say again? Oh, Sanders seems completely baffled. Baffled. So watch as Sanders, what he does next. When Martha McCallum asked him a very simple question. The immigrants being detained at the border. Now they focus this on like the fact that like I've sent a video out about the sanctions, which they never even cared about before. And it's even funnier because they never cared about this before. And they were more concerned about getting a fucking wall built. Build that wall. And it's just, this is horrifying because, like, you'll see what I mean when I say, watch how they try to shark attack him, okay? I'm going to call it the shark attack because one works in there and that's why they work in a pack. Shark attack. Where should they be kept exactly? Try to get the enemy weak so then they can pounce on them. Exactly. Watch this. The overflow that we have no capacity for. Where do you think they should go? We need real comprehensive immigration reform. We don't need, and let me say this very clearly, we don't need to demonize immigrants. That we don't need to do. Exactly. You hear the crowd? Facilities. Yes.
They need to go somewhere because they're in that asylum
What about
process.
building?
Where would you put them?
What about building proper facilities for them right now?
Where?
That can be done
Where?
right on the border. Right on the border. At the same.
So the people who live on the border should have more facilities in their states, but sanctuary cities, which have said they're open to accepting people, should not take them.
Now this is a political act on the.
It's not a real question, says Bernie Sanders. Keep in mind, Sanders is the frontrunner in the Democratic race for them.
Is that even a real question? No, they switched it right around. Let's go back one more time here for a second.
People who live on the border should have more facilities in their states, but sanctuary cities, which have said they're open to accepting people, should not take them.
Now this is a political act on the.
It's not a political act. He did not say it was not a real question. They lied. You want to see something else? Media cheats on Beto with Buttigieg. I'm sure you guys understand. Now, see, I highlighted this too here before. It says, according to a 2018 research intelligencer study by Brand Keys, whoever the fuck that is, Fox News ranks as the second most trusted television brand in the country. Additionally, a Suffolk University USA Today survey states Fox News is the most trusted source for television news or commentary in the country, while a 2017 Gallup Knight Foundation survey, names you don't even know, that among Americans who could name an objective news source, Fox News is the top-cited outlet among the Americans. Among the Americans. All right. FNNC, whatever that is, FNC, is available in nearly 90 million homes and dominates the cable news landscape while routinely notching the top 10 programs in the genre. So what does that say right there? Honest to God, if you really learn to read between the lines, that's right in your face saying that, like, we watch you, we know how you guys are, because I'm sure you can honestly say, well, I never got asked that. And why is it only 2 years have they known this? I'm sure, like, before, how do they keep up with the ratings? Now they're saying that there's a top 10 programs in that genre, but they're like the second most, but they're number one in other researches. Top 5 cable network, FNC, has been the most watched news channel in the country. Oh, FNC. For 17 consecutive years. They're only talking about the last 2 for some fucked up reason. Why, I wonder. Like, they haven't been planning this before, right? And it starts off on the very bottom. Like, see, this is how they pronounce it. Democratic candidate Pete Buttigieg. Okay, that's becomes the left's newest political darling, which is a guy that he was apparently gay and all this other shit. But, like, this is just
not a real question, says Bernie Sanders. Keep in mind, Sanders is the frontrunner in the Democratic race for the nomination right now. And he's considered super impressive, at least a man of principle and depth. He's intellectual. You may not like him, but he's very smart, really. So he was just asked, where should they be kept? And he basically said, well, nobody should be denied entry at the border. Okay, so where are they going to stay? Shut up. That's not a real question. So,
see how they twisted that around? Instantaneously. Like, that's just disgusting. I'm going to make another video because I got 1 more minute left. I want to finish this off. For the fact that, like, asking about, they're twisting, they don't even know their lies are keen, they can't keep up with their lies. If you guys go back and research and maybe write it down and stuff like that, you'll notice that, like, I just can't remember on the top of my head right now. I'm trying really hard to finish in 45 seconds. So they're twisting everything around. It's not a political thing, because, like, when did it become an issue to make sanctions along the border? I thought they wanted to build a wall. You know what I mean? So let's continue this. This is just outrageous, and I'm going to make sure I put a stop to this. You know what I mean? So you guys can understand and know what to look for, and know for yourselves, to think for yourselves, because you don't need them to think for you. You can do this yourself, and I'm here to help shine a light on this.